Yeah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the Whittemore Center. Sorry for the technical difficulties here that we're experiencing, but we are underway between the Holy Cross Crusaders in town to take on your Wildcats. I'm Jeff Poster here for UNH Athletics. So glad you could join us here on our live stream. With 12:19 left to go here in the opening period, UNH in their home whites with the navy blue numbers and trim moving left to right across your screen. Holy Cross in their road purples with the white numbers and trim, as the Wildcats trying to control through the neutral zone is broken up. Holy Cross dumps it in, looks to change out. That was off the stick of their captain. We'll check that. Yep, Julia Matthias. And again, here's Danielle Doherty, pushes it across ice. UNH down low behind the net of Kira Smith in net today, again for the Wildcats, and a little 2-on-1 advantage there. Shot goes wide. It looked like that was partially deflected. Holy Cross looking to clear out. UNH trying to race to their attacking blue line. Couldn't get there in time. And skating it out for the Crusaders is a senior, Amanda Kewer. Crusaders come in at 121-3 overall, 117-1 in their first year as an NCAA Division I program, so their first year as a member of Hockey East. UNH 9-12-4, 6-11-1 in Hockey East. It's a good pass sent over right to center. Carly Turner out there with Devin Taylor. Wildcats coming off probably their most impressive win of the season. A shutout victory over then number 9 Providence. That was last Saturday. 5-0 the victory there, as Wildcats in the home stretch of games here for the season looking to secure a playoff spot. And fighting off the University of Vermont for that 8th and final spot. They got a good chance to gain some space here this weekend with this home-and-home series against Holy Cross. This is going to go for an icing. It's a bit ahead of Tori Howren. 10:22 left to go here in the first period. No score. Second meeting of these two programs this year. UNH got the victory the first time back in November, 4-1. That was in Worcester. They'll be in Worcester tomorrow afternoon again. That's coming behind the net of Smith. On the other side, in net for the Crusaders is the freshman Jada Brennan. She has 396 goals against, 892 save percentage. Smith on the other side through 17 games played this season, 8-7-2, 188 goals against, 937 save percentage, 2 shutouts coming off her second shutout in the victory over Providence. Also earned her Hockey East Defensive Player of the Week accolades for the first time this season, as the Wildcats look to get on another winning streak here. Had that big 9-game unbeaten streak, and then follow that up with a little bit of a skid coming into the Providence game. They had dropped 3 in a row, and now trying to close out the season strong. Here's a nice advance of the puck, and this is going to be offsides. Matthias, the senior from Thornton, Colorado, 4 goals, 6 assists this season, was bringing it in to the zone offsides. Holy Cross's leading scorer this year is the junior Rachel Moore, the right wing. She's actually a transfer from Boston College. She's the only upperclassman that was not a member of this Holy Cross program last year when they played a hybrid Division I, Division II/3 schedule as members of the New England Hockey Conference. As this one goes wide to the left, comes all the way around to Tally Warren, the freshman from Mundleville, New Brunswick. Dug out down low. Taylor brings it through the bottom of the left circle into the slot, takes a shot just wide, gets her own rebound, comes back up, centering pass just missed. McManus was trying to feed Turner. Some more traffic in front is Taylor poking at it right in front of Brennan. And Brennan able to hang on as our officials blow the whistle. Thomas Quinn, Pavel Kazhakin, linesman Greg Toogood, Joshua Weand. 8:46 left to go. Unofficially, UNH out shooting Holy Cross 9-3 here early going. They win another face-off. Right back to Nicole Dunbar. Holy Cross with the quick takeaway, though. Katie McQuagg down the near side. Too far ahead, and it'll wind up on the stick of Tori Howren. Marie-Jo Pelletier digs it out. Her outlet pass a little bit too high, and they'll blow the whistle for the icing, or too far, I should say, for Dumont, the freshman. So we'll go back the other direction. UNH is trying to create some opportunities for themselves here, and nothing to show for it yet. Holy Cross, offensive zone face-off opportunity here. And they win it back. That one off the blocker, and good opportunity on a rebound for Carly Major. Check that. Nice job by Smith in net to deny her. And UNH loses that offsides. Dunbar and Abby Chapman. A little bit of miscommunication there. So neutral zone face-off right in front of the Holy Cross bench. Holy Cross, as I said, their first year as a varsity program, coming in under a longtime head coach, Peter Van Buskirk, who is in his final season as a head coach. He's a UNH alum. Got a nice little bit of recognition, public address announcer, before this game started, after the introduction of the starters. Played hockey, football, and baseball here at UNH, and is retiring after 34 years. He coached both the men and women. Good opportunity, good defense by Holy Cross to get back and deny that opportunity for Martin. Defense of Emma Lang, a freshman. And another offsides. Carly Turner just a bit ahead of the pass from McManus. And come back to the neutral zone again. And we get a face-off between Maeve Riley and Turner. Turner wins it, contested. UNH drops it back. And they get it ahead to Taylor. Taylor takes a high shot, bounces off with the right shoulder. The goaltender Brennan. Low shot. Easy save for Smith by McQuagg. Stuck along the far side boards and dug out. Taylor will gather. Try to angle it ahead for Turner. Warren and Rickwood, the defensive pairing freshmen. That third pairing out there right now. They change. Shot from the left circle. That was deflected in front. So Holy Cross, so far through this first period, doing a pretty good job defensively, and that was a good setup. Broken up as they tried to set up in front Tori Palumbo. And she'll send it around. Grace Middleton, first to touch it, near the hash marks, and that's, again, broken up. Katie McQuagg, all the way down the far side of the ice. Two UNH skaters back there to take that away from Emma Lang, or actually rather Rachel Moore. UNH out of their own end. Nice move to get around the defense and hold here during the line change by Jenna Rowe. Feed in front, shot, and a good defensive stop by Brennan. Rowe did a phenomenal job holding that puck to allow UNH to change out, and when they got their fresh line on there, she brought it around, and it was a good look right in front of the net for Paige Rinn, and just a better defensive stance there from the freshman Brennan. Brennan making her 17th appearance, her 15th start of the season for Holy Cross. She has a 1-11-2 record. And a cover up here by Smith the other end. Like I said, this is a Holy Cross team transitioning to the Division I level. I guess last year they did play a hybrid schedule. 15-8-3 is what they finished, as they had dominated at the Division III level in the New England Hockey Conference, or ECAC East, as it was known for many years. Rin, cross-ice pass, a little bit off the mark. The stick was on it. UNH able to bring it around. Another centering pass. Comes back up top to Wenskowski, who's been on a nice tear here. Had 2 goals in the win over Providence last weekend. Wenskowski trying to dig this one out along with Rin. In there for the Crusaders is Lang, and she comes away with it. Emma Lang bringing it into the neutral zone with Cure, and it's stolen away. Wenskowski, good defensive move, lost it. McQuagg has done a nice job here as a defensive forward. And an outlet pass to nobody, and Holy Cross will take it right back, as a little bit of a misread there for Rickwood. UNH was in the middle of a change. I think she thought the forwards were still out on the ice. Icing call avoided here. Holy Cross in their own end around the defense. Here comes Riley, and a quick snag. Nice job by Smith after the defensive takeaway from Maeve Riley.
UNH hockey is presented in part by Bauer.
Riley's got 6 goals, an assist, and 7 total points this year. She and Moore, the leaders on this team in terms of goals scored, along with Grace Peluso. Peluso down on the 4th line with those 6 goals. Puck nearly popped out of play there. UNH drops back to Rowe. And she'll put it up ahead for Dunbar. Dunbar all alone. Holy Cross gets a stick on it defensively. Julia Scammell tried to feed it back in. Holy Cross, I said earlier, done a pretty good job here defensively. UNH is had 13 shots on goal, just to the 5 for Holy Cross, as they win another face-off, but drop back to neutral ice. Emma Lang looking to collect here and start the offense for the Crusaders. Cross-ice pass, Doherty. Quick shot, saved by Smith. Loose puck in front of Smith's crease, and it'll come all the way back out up top to Lang. Should dump it down low for Hollisey. Maggie Hollisey, a junior from Wethersfield, Connecticut, and some more traffic in front, and another nice job by Smith. Cover that one up. Reigning Hockey East Defensive Player of the Week. And she's 3rd in the conference in save percentage, 7th nationally. .937 was the mark coming into today's action. Holy Cross loses it right in front there. It was Paige Wren. Wenskowski brings it along, tries to feed it in front. It was Pelletier that was in front of the net. They couldn't get it to her. Riley will dump it in as Holy Cross was in the middle of a change. 1-on-1 here, broken up. Good defense by Madska. And Wenskowski puts this out of play into the protected netting to our right. UNH under head coach Hillary Witt. 154, 219, and 40 is her overall record. 58, 93, and 17 is her record at UNH. Associate head coach Stephanie Jones, Bill Bowes, the assistant coach. We already talked about Peter Van Buskirk, retiring at the end of this season. The associate head coach is Katie LaChapelle. Top of the slot, deflected off the skate of Allison Atea. That one just passed. UNH player gets knocked down, no call. Gathering off her skate and trying to start something is Major. Wildcats quickly take it right back. D-to-D pass to Rickwood. A little bit too far ahead of McManus. Miskowski right off the bench jumps right in the thick of things. No call there either. Down went Cure. Quick shot from the top of the left circle is deflected high up in the air. Stays in play. Martin to dig it out. Wenskowski, as the 1 minute mark is announced. Wenskowski put it back up to the point, and a whiff on the shot there. Stays in the zone briefly, and then it's scooped up by Doherty. Doherty tries to take a shot. That one, on the second chance, went through the crease. I don't think Smith actually touched it. Kept back in the neutral zone by Gellner. Stops the advance. Another shot. It's off a UNH stick. Rebound opportunity for Riley. Smith with a nice save. Final 23 seconds here of the first period. Riley in her own end. UNH trying to take it back here. Riley will angle it up ahead to McQuagg. Quick shot, and Smith will cover this one up. And so we'll do one more face-off here. Final 6.7 seconds of the period. Holy Cross trying to control the face-off. They're going to get a quick look and a little bit too high. That was Matthias. As the horn sounds and a scoreless first period comes to a close. Again, apologize for the technical difficulties we had at the beginning of this broadcast, but we've got you here for the remainder of this one in this afternoon's game. So we got a good one here at the Whittemore Center. No score after one. Holy Cross and UNH in Hockey East action. We'll be back for the second period coming up in just a bit. Hi everybody, welcome back to Whittemore Center. First intermission wrapping up here with a 0-0 game between UNH and Holy Cross. Jeff Poster for UNH Athletics Productions here. Glad you can join us on our Saturday afternoon live stream. First game of a home-and-home between the Wildcats and the Crusaders. UNH did outshoot Holy Cross 13-8 in that period and won the face-off battle 15-9. And a quick shot on goal immediately after the opening face-off. As the Wildcats, Paige Rinn, trying to get something going quickly here. Nice takeaway. Good forecheck. And Rinn again keeps it alive. Wenskowski, 2 goals in the shutout victory last weekend against Providence. Ranked Providence, who is no longer ranked. Quick shot right in front of the net. The one-timer there. Nice, good stop there from Jada Brennan. Another takeaway. Numbers here for the Wildcats, and Brennan again denies the shot. Now, lone Crusader on the wrong side of a 1-on-2. That was Carly Major. Holy Cross was in the middle of a change. Individual effort there nicely, and a takeaway. Break up on the poke check from behind. This puck flies up in the air, and it's on Rinstick. She'll change out. Scannell. Two-on-one here for Holy Cross. Centering pass nicely broken up. Tori Howren getting her stick in the middle of the action. And now cross-ice pass. Through the right circle, a wraparound attempt right in front. How did that not get in? And a beautiful move by Jenna Rowe. Second time today she's had the puck basically gone the length of the ice and brought it around for the wraparound. It just kind of sat there for a split second. Brennan didn't move over that quickly to play it. But again, the defense for Holy Cross works out. Atea trying to clear it out. UNH takes it right back. Good stop in front of Brennan. Madska helping her out. And this is a perfect home-and-home series for UNH to grab points and stay ahead of Vermont for the final spot of the Hockey East tournament with just a few games left to go in the regular season in the home stretch. This is actually final game of January. This weekend is, I should say. Today is not. Maggie Hollisley sends it up and over the net of Smith, and it's dug out by UNH Abby Chapman. Pushing ahead, Grace Middleton squeezes through the defense, cross-ice pass behind the net, and couldn't do anything with it. Able to maintain possession here. Dunbar gets just enough of it back to Rickwood. On the other end, Victoria Young breaks it up for Holy Cross, and their outlet pass too far ahead for Major. Nearly 4 minutes gone here in the second period. Still no score. Middleton can't cross into the offensive zone before she changes out Rickwood. Fresh off the bench, Wenskowski. UNH's best scoring threat with her 12 goals this season. As that one goes wide and off the end glass for the Crusaders. Neither team has had a lot of offensive zone possession time. We're still penalty free as a easy save popping up to make that one for Brennan, as neither team has really had their offense set up where they can rotate around and make crisp passes. It's been a lot of one-shot saves the falling face-off won by the other team, or they shot goes wide and the team will just switch out. As that's another good look from the glove side. That was denied again by Brennan. And Holy Cross on cue, able to clear after one shot attempt. So not a lot of sustained zone time is what I guess I've been trying to say. A couple of players go down along the boards there. No call either way. Howren push it ahead, and this is going to be offsides. Seen that more than once today. Players on both teams offsides. McManus was already in the zone. This will come back into neutral ice. Rowe's had a couple of nice plays. Unfortunately, nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. And go all the way back to Scammell. A little bit of check there on the end boards that they let play, and then a knockdown. And now we have our first penalty of the game, a cross check. As you see right there, going into the box, Carly Major. UNH's power play this season, 17 of 98. It's just 17%. On the other side, though, the penalty kill for Holy Cross is dead last in the NCAA. 68 of 96, 70% efficiency on the power play. Good opportunity here for UNH to get on the board. Wenskowski, this puck is going to go all the way around and back out of the zone. Wenskowski is their leader in power play goals. She's got 4 this season. Takes a quick shot, goes right into the glove of Brennan. And he'll do it again. Minute 36 left on the advantage. Holy Cross be a big stop for them if they can hold on here. They're able to clear now. And a 3-on-2 opportunity. Wenskowski gains his own, drops it off. A little bit of a drag there from Rynn. This will go the length of the ice all the way back to Smith. Half of the penalty has expired. UNH looking to regroup in their own end. Starting things off is Pelletier and Howren. Down the far side boards. First one to it, though, is Victoria Young. Tally Warren, as this is pinned down, lower left corner. Opportunity right in front, and still the puck came out as Brennan couldn't cover it up. That's the best opportunity that UNH has had today. They've had 2 good looks in this second period, and they could not punch it in. Right in the glove, popped out briefly and then covered up. Another shot from Warren there, but they got Brennan down on the ice. Looked like they had been able to beat her to her opposite side, and
Thank you for your support.
say what you will about Holy Cross. In their first year at the Division I level, they are playing UNH tough today. Rickwood. And that would have been the perfect angle. It went through as the penalty expires. Looked like it went through the legs after it kind of ricocheted to McManus. Rickwood, a nice job to keep it away. It sends a big-time slap shot from the top of the crease onto the chest of Brennan. take another look at this. See, Rookwood gets away from the defense. Step or two to her right. And then got it through the traffic. So Brennan continuing to do a nice job. And another offensive zone face-off here as Chapman digs in. Chapman looking to take it back on the end boards. Spinning around, and it's finally controlled. Well, briefly it was controlled by Madska. Chapman again leaves it. Bottom of the right circle. Shot. Rebound kicks out, and Holy Cross is able to clear with the stick of McQuagg. They'll just dump and change. Good defense. Chapman now. Through the right circle to Middleton. Holy Cross takes it away. Halsey. Puck was left behind, and Middleton pushed it ahead. Wildcats change out. Pelletier lost it. Good forecheck here for Holy Cross, and the puck was left sitting kind of in no man's land, but it sailed its way to the direction of Smith. She's able to knock it away. And Martin will regroup, and this will go as an icing. Seemed like for a second there it might not, but in the end, they blow the whistle, and we'll head back the other direction. UNH from their own end. Good advance here for Dunbar. Holy Cross got back defensively. Jackie Gellner was there. Couple of players going down. Skowski trying to make something happen. Instead, it's Martin. Takes it away, and that was just off the mark. Perfect movement without the puck by McManus. And now it's Holy Cross advancing the other way. And strong skating there from Carly Major. Got the shot on Kira Smith. He's almost just about half of this period gone. Still no score. 10:27 left to go. Wildcats trying to inch closer to 500 overall in the season. They're 3 games under. Also pick up their 14th and 15th points of the season in Hockey East. Another quick shot from the Wildcats. Lindsey Dumont put that one high. Another save for Brennan. Holy Cross able to clear it out into the neutral ice, but no further. Palumbo hanging with it, leaves it for Scammell, and another cover-up as Dumont had a second chance there off the loose puck in the slot, and Brennan continues to deny everything. You see the takeaway in the neutral ice. Nice job by Palumbo to get through in front of the defense. He's kind of getting hacked at. Second chance wasn't there, and then the crash in after, and just good game here from Brennan. Cross over to Taylor. And just too far ahead of Martin. Lines are a little mixed up here in the second period. Taylor and Martin out there right now. Rickwood in control. Comes back down into the neutral zone for Warren. Warren and Rickwood at least still paired up together. No one really attacking that puck. Took a second. Holy Cross realized no one was either, so they go and dump it into the UNH end of the ice and change out. A lot of neutral zone time in this game. One high off the end glass and all the way around. Gellner will dump it in. First one to it, though, is Rowe. Here's Wren. Witkowski. She leaves it. Quick, another shot from the side. Loose score! Witkowski puts in her 13th off a loose puck that Brennan couldn't cover up. And the Wildcats are on the board here with 8:21 left to go in the second period. Taylor Witkowski. One to nothing, her 13th goal of the season. Take another look. Shot came from the bottom of the right circle. Brennan tried to corral it around to the other side of the net. She never got a hold of it. And Witkowski snuck in there, picked up the loose puck in the back of the net. Now we see how Holy Cross can respond. Another quick opportunity, a little bit high from Chapman. Jenna Rowe picking up the assist. That's her first assist of the season. Kind of a hard-earned point for Jenna Rowe. She's played nicely today and had nothing to show for it. Nice individual effort there to take that away by Dunbar. As goal seems to maybe have ignited UNH a little bit here in the second period. Sasaki. That pass turned over. Sasaki a little bit of a push, and that's going to get her into the box. First penalty against the Wildcats here. Gave a check. You can see it again here. Just a little bit of a shove, just enough. Sent down Carly Major, so Wildcats on the penalty kill has been very good this season. They're third nationally, 90% on the penalty kill. The power play for Holy Cross, 37th in the country, 9 of 92. They're just under 10%, 9.78. Their power play is their first shot. Crowded one that Smith is able to cover up. 6:55 left to go here in the second period. Major and Taylor take this face-off. Taylor wins it. UNH actually just got their first shorthanded goal of the season. McManus scored it in the shutout of Providence last weekend. They're looking for their second one of the season right here. 1:36 left on the man advantage. Holy Cross out of their own end. Able to skate it out. Matska. And she lost it. Howren behind the net. And she'll just fling it up in the air. Got it over the hand. Trying to reach out was Lang and catch it. That's a nice defensive play from Howren. It's one way to clear a puck. 1 minute left to go on the power play. Holy Cross needing to respond here against UNH. And again, another offsides. That was McQuagg who was a little bit ahead of Rachel Moore. And Rachel Moore, their leading scorer, the transfer from Boston College. One of 3 players on this team with 6 goals. Here she is. She'll send it in. And it just comes around all the way And back over to Rickwood. Puck again sent the length of the ice. Nice job getting down there by Chapman. Holy Cross has not really been able to set up at all. Here's Moore trying to chase it down, but too far ahead of her. Rickwood is there. Backwards pass over to Moore. She's going to angle it out to the point for Gillis. And UNH able to clear, and that'll kill off the power play. Nice job by the Wildcat defense. Penalty kill continuing to be a big point of success for them this season. Through the right circle, centering pass right in the slot. Well, would have been a backward shot. Tough angle for Carly Turner. Holy Cross able to take it back. Major gets around Taylor. Comes back to Sarah Stevens on her knees at the hash marks of the left circle. Finds Major. Holy Cross was looking like they were about to set up some good offensive zone time. It was broken up. McManus took it away and then goes the length of the ice and gets knocked down. Mathias still in control. Spins through 3 white sweaters. Loses her stick in the process. Actually, that was a UNH player. Lost their stick. And then she got knocked down trying to take the handoff for a new one. Paige Wren to Martin. Martin and Wren. Puck stuck on the end boards. And that's over the head of Rowe. Rowe brings it back in the zone. She gets tangled up. UNH was in the middle of a change. Rowe's done a good job of buying UNH time to make those changes today. And so Smith's not going to cover it up. It's just going to go for an icing instead with 3:22 left to go. And the 1-0 lead here for the Wildcats.
The women's gymnastics team compete against George Washington University. Join the Wildcats in their Stickets for the Cure meet, and the Cats will don their special pink leaf cards to help raise money for the battle against breast cancer.
Traffic in front, but no shot on goal that time. That one is from the top of the right circle. Rebound there. Top of the slot, and a shot opportunity for Sasaki. UNH doing a nice job fighting off the pressure from Holy Cross. Dumond brought it back out where it's gathered by Doherty. Pelletier couldn't keep it in. And this will have to be covered up. Bouncing puck off of Major's stick, covered up by Smith. So 2:42 left. Holy Cross trying to take advantage of this offensive zone face-off. But it's won by the Wildcats. McManus. Turner can't maintain control. Matska takes it away. And Turner returns the favor. Knocks down Matska right in front of the Zamboni door. Turner's got it, trying to put a series of moves on Brennan. But middle wall. DDD pass over to Warren. Just a retreat back in front of Smith. And a little bit too far ahead of McManus. Martin couldn't keep it in. And UNH will retreat. Scammell and Rowe. Surprised that wasn't called offsides. Red shot goes wide to the left. Pins on the far side boards. We're getting close to the 1 minute mark remaining here in the second period. Holy Cross with the takeaway. Smith out ready to challenge, and she wins as she puts that in her glove. And with 1:11 left, Holy Cross will get another offensive zone face-off. Amanda Cure and Abby Chapman. Cure wins it. Quick shot off the face-off. Opportunity on a rebound bounce was there. Good help defense as Hollisey had a chance to punch it in. We're under a minute left here in the second period. Comes back to Pelletier. Chapman. Nowhere to go with that one. And Pelletier in the neutral zone. Dunbar sends it across. It's picked up by Middleton. Holy Cross looking for another advance here. Hollisey gets knocked down. Dunbar. Another little bit of a shove as Turner lost a glove and her stick. This one pops out of the glove. Brennan. 10 seconds left to go. Nate's just looking to keep the puck this end of the ice. And there's the horn. As the period comes to a close, both teams get power play opportunities. They don't do anything with it, but UNH does strike first. Off the 13th goal of the season for Taylor Wenskowski. So a 1-0 lead as we head into third and final stanza here at the Whittemore Center. We'll take one last break and come back with the third and final period. Don't go anywhere. We got a good one. UNH 1, Holy Cross, nothing after 2. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Whittemore Center, third and final period. Just underway between UNH and Holy Cross. Jeff Poster for UNH Wildcat Productions. Glad you could join us here on our live stream coverage of Women's Hockey East action. UNH getting on the board in the second at 11:39 with a goal, the 13th goal of the season for Taylor Wenskowski. Jenna Rowe with her first assist of the season. A couple of penalties in that second period. Carly Major had a cross check at 5:14. And then I incorrectly said that Ellie Sasaki had a roughing call. It was actually a hook. But neither team did anything with their power plays. There's a nice little poke check, took the puck away there. So UNH in control at the moment, but still looking for more. Out shooting Holy Cross after the second period. Now 37-16. So they peppered Jada Brennan with shots in that second period. There were 24 of them in the second. They actually outshot Holy Cross their first matchup earlier this year, the 4-1 victory, 54-19. Almost 60 shots in that game. And potentially on their way to that one again. That was a good opportunity. Pass got on the stick of McManus, but she was facing the wrong way and popped up and over. Would have had a good look right in front of Brennan. Smith makes a save there. McManus can't take it away, but it is taken away by Scammell. And she'll dump it in. It's going to go for an icing now. There are a couple other games going on today in Hockey East. The big one for UNH fans to keep an eye on, though, is UConn at Maine. No score in the third period. Maine is just ahead of UNH in the standings by only 1 point. So a victory today for the Wildcats and a Maine loss would move them up, which would be good, too, because the teams on either side of Maine and UNH, UConn in 6th place and Vermont in 9th place, would hold head-to-head advantages against UNH if it came down to tiebreakers. So the ability to move past Maine, who the Wildcats will actually face next weekend. And they put one in again! And UNH has got the 2-0 lead here with 17.5 left to go in the third. Take another look at the advance here. Swing around, the shot right in front at the hash marks of the left circle. And the goal scored Grace Middleton. Gets her second of the season. And UNH with some breathing room now with the 2-0 lead.
UNH goal scored by number 6, Grace Middleton.
Shot goes wide.
Her second of the season, assisted by number 14, Jenna Rowe.
Jenna Rowe, her second assist of the game. I mentioned earlier how Rowe had done a good job.
At 2:27.
The NWHL draftee for the Boston Pride this past December. She's done a nice job in this game. Obviously the 2 assists, but she, in the first period, did a great job of just buying the Wildcats time to make their line changes. As Rin tries to give herself some space, that one was deflected away. And Rowe did that one again, set it up in the perfect pass just towards the bottom of that left wing circle for Middleton. Wenskowski creating some traffic. UNH just looking to keep the puck here to the right end of the ice. Going to come all the way back out to Pelletier. And finally Major is able to clear it out, but pass off the mark for Sky Zwine. Taken away by Rowe. Good things seem to happen when she touches the puck. But then Taylor can't maintain it. Nice forecheck there by Turner. Kept it in the zone briefly. Holy Cross takes it right back by McQuagg. And this one comes out of play. 15:32 left to go in the game. Like I said, so UNH with 13 points on their 6-11-1 record. Maine a 6-10-2 record. So just that one tie separating those two teams in the standings. And they will play them next weekend. Both games are here, Saturday and Sunday, both 2 o'clock starts. So those could actually be 2 huge games for UNH to set up playoff standing potentials. But they got to focus on this one here, finishing this out with a 2-0 lead now. McManus trying to keep this one down, and Holy Cross having a little bit of trouble getting it out with Madska and Doherty. And UNH does take it back. A nice job. Forecheck's been pretty good. Warren in the action as well there. Palumbo. Left wing on the body. Brennan.
Fans, it's time to announce the winner of today's trivia contest. The question was which
Shot came from Sasaki.
also coached at the College of the Holy Cross from 05 to 2011. The answer, assistant coach Bill Bowes. Congratulations to Trisha Ferland of Rochester, New Hampshire. You are the winner of today's Women in Sports Trivia Contest. Please head over to
Holy Cross with the face-off win. A 2-on-2 battle here developing. Pass across to Major, broken up nicely on the defense of Maddie Truax. She's the extra defender today. Hasn't seen a ton of time. And here's an opportunity developing. A little 2-on-1 pass in front and just a little bit too far in front. Trying to create something for Sasaki. Palumbo started that off. And they had a 2-on-1, but the pass about 1 inch too far ahead of Sasaki. Truax brings it all the way end to end here. Bottom of the left circle. She'll bring it around the net. Still creating some traffic in front. It's loose. And no one could get a clean stick on it. Taken away nicely. Winskowski behind the net. Brings it all the way around as UNH finishes their line change. Puts it back to Martin. Winskowski, top of the slot, spin around. Wasn't much on that one. And Holy Cross able to clear it out. Immediately batted back in by Truax. So, hasn't seen a ton of minutes, but nice little shift there for her. Big time blast. That was off the leg of Maeve Riley. Actually, check that. That's number 22, Sarah Stevens, not 24. From the point. And sprawling out. Score! Shot came from the point. Brennan couldn't hold on to it. She sprawled out. And then Martin, right place, right time, punches it in. You take a look here. The shot from the top of the slot. And then Brennan couldn't find it, sprawling out. Scammell and Martin were right there in the crease. And it's Martin who ends up getting the rebound. And UNH has got a 3-0 lead.
UNH goal scored by number 10, Lauren.
Lauren Martin, her 3rd goal of the season. She's got 12 points now. And how about that? Jenna Rowe creating it again. 3 assists for Rowe. She didn't have a single one coming in today. A bouncing puck. Brennan able to knock that away. Winskowski also an assist on that one. Her 5th, so a 2-point afternoon for Winskowski and a goal and an assist. But Jenna Rowe, 3 assists in this game. Puck just sitting behind the net. The second line for UNH today with Wenskowski and Martin really producing 2 of the 3 goals. Rick Wood holds here. Wildcats finish their change. Angled in, down low for Dunbar. Middleton. She's got the other goal. The second one. Dunbar comes crashing in. Middleton lost the handle. And Holy Cross will skate it out. Grace Peluso wanted to take it out. Comes back around and past the stick of Stevens. And UNH had a 2-on-2 going. Good defense from Holy Cross. Dunbar on her knees, still making a play with it. It's a pass off the mark for Middleton. Pelletier all the way around, lost it though, and taken away by Matska. 2 players going now, Matska and I believe that was Warren. Nope. Check that. Palumbo. We crossed, desperately clearing it out there. Lucky bounce from Gellner. Good advance by Sasaki. Faked the blast. Shot bounces off the glass, stays in play. We're halfway through this third period. 10 minutes left. 3-0 lead here for UNH. Major couldn't keep up with the puck. And then both her, Major, and Maddie Truax, who's getting this extra playing time here in the third period, both went down. There was no call either direction. And the Wildcats will dump and change. There's that second line that's got 2 of the 3 goals. Wenskowski, Martin, Wren with Scammell and Rowe. This is the dangerous group of 5 for UNH offense. Rowe couldn't keep it in. Wren back up top, Scammell. And this will end up going as an icing with 9:04 left.
Fans, your UNH women's hockey team will be right back here at the Taos Rink on Saturday, February 2nd at 2 p.m. as they take on the University of Maine Black Bears for Find Out the Win.
Still no score in the main UConn game with about 7 minutes left to go on that one. The other games, Northeastern and Vermont. Northeastern hosting the Catamounts, have a 4-1 lead. Boston College has a 1-0 lead at Providence. And then later today, Boston University will be at Merrimack. Those are the other 4 games in Hockey East action today. Holy Cross with numbers here, 3-on-2. Trying to create something. McQuagg. Turn around, Riley couldn't do anything with it. Comes back to Zwine, and UNH takes it away. Rowe, bring it up. Starting a change. Turner and Taylor trying to keep it alive. Taylor knocked out. She didn't knock it down. She knocked it up in the air, but kept it in the zone briefly. One-timer there. Nothing for Cure. Nice save by Smith. Wildcats again change out. Probably be a lot of quick changes here for UNH in the final 7.5 minutes as they try to keep fresh legs on the ice and keep the score 3-0. And takeaway from behind. Good job by Middleton. But too far ahead for Dunbar. Holy Cross. Knocked away by Smith. Easy save for her. Keeps it play, keeps the clock moving. Is just about 7 minutes left. Middleton dragging the puck basically end to end. Chapman. Quick shot, just missed wide to the right off a Dunbar stick. She was down on one knee making that one just high into the right of the net. And now the puck stuck on the near boards here. 2 players from each team, and it's Dunbar that comes out of it with the puck. Pelletier. And good box out there, essentially, by Atea to keep Chapman away from it. Howren gets knocked down. Good defense from her against Moore, and the shutout is over as Holy Cross is on the board here with 6:20 left to go. See the hold here and the centering pass, and right in front to put that one in is Katie McQuagg. Her first goal of the season for the sophomore out of Messina, New York. And so Holy Cross is on the board, 3-1. And with some life here, with 6:11 left to go in the third period. See if UNH can get it back. That's going to be an icing. Maeve Riley and Rachel Moore on the assist. It's the second assist of the season for Riley and the 6th for Moore. Rowe with some nice moves there, doubling back, and immediately Holy Cross, Matska puts it right back in the zone. Major coming over. As Dumont having some trouble there right in front of her own bench. So Holy Cross, they only have the one conference win, but it was an impressive one. Their only victory was a 5-3 win. It came back on November 30th, but it was over then number 5 Northeastern. So if you're going to have one win, it's good to have a win of that caliber. And they're looking for their second. They let them race for the puck a little bit there, but it's going to go as an icing. And we'll bring it back the other way. Paige Wren couldn't get in front. The defense of Gillis. 5:25 left. A little bit of a squeeze there along the boards. And not much room to operate as a result for Rickwood. Moore gets down to this puck first with Major. UNH Venskowski able to bring it out. Her shot is high. Lang was there to gather. It's kind of a one-on-one battle. Go pass over to Pelletier. And ahead to Taylor. Taylor doing a nice job keeping her defender away, and the net came off with Taylor crashing into it. She was toe-to-toe there. Moving in on the net. And just came off its pegs a little bit. So they'll fix that. And a penalty here as a result as well. Or Emma Lang. So another power play here for UNH, who didn't have anything on that first power play. They scored shortly after. So 0 for 1 on the power play. Quick one-timer off the faceoff was deflected in the left circle.
Holy cross penalty on number 16, Emma Lang. 2-minute minor for holding. Time penalty.
So now this is a holding call. And a shot and a score. Spin around. Score on a power play goal. UNH regains their 3-goal lead. As potting this one in is Carly Turner. Take another look. Pass. Turner got spun around. The pass was actually behind her, and she got helped out by the defender from Holy Cross, which I think was Madska, who was trying to clear it out, but instead she put the puck on Turner's stick. And she punches it in. That's her 6th goal of the season. As McManus gets an assist. Like I said, the pass was behind Turner. But an assist for McManus, her 5th. So she's got 13 points this year. Taylor will put it back in the zone with 3:30 left to go. Nice third period here for UNH. 3 goals in the third. Strong close to the game. Just missed on the pass opportunity in front of the net. It was nice control there by Scammell. Got around one defender, kept possession, and then just missed. Trying to feed Rin. Rin gets it back on a turnover there, kicks it ahead to herself. Was deflected and knocked away from her by Young. Almost created a beautiful shot opportunity for herself on the forecheck. Winskowski trying to get it back. Really harassing, and it's able to create a takeaway. Centering pass in front. Winskowski, well, that one was blocked off the pass from Martin. And then just puck over the blade of Scammell's stick. Here's Rowe. Rowe will wrist it wide to the left and high off the glass. McQuagg tries to advance it out. 2 minutes left to go here in the game. Comfortable 4-1 lead for the Wildcats. Rickwood. And instead, Brennan will just cover this one up and take the face-off with 1:58 left. So UNH effectively getting better as the game went on. Nice deke out. Traffic in front, loose puck. And Brennan able to find it this time. Good patience there from Chapman. And Dunbar got knocked down as she would have had the best look off the pass from Chapman. Heads back to the bench with 1:40 left to go. And you gotta like this too if you're a UNH fan, not letting up here in the third period. Despite the comfortable lead, most of the play has been to our right. In fact, Smith hasn't had, she did let the 1 goal go, but overall hasn't had a lot to do here in the third period. Holy Cross got knocked down. That's going to go as a hook. Actually, just a trip. And Lauren Martin will go into the box. For the remainder of the game, Holy Cross will be on the power play. 1:25 left. Unless Holy Cross can score here. Make it a 2-goal game again. They're 0 for 1 today on the power play. Like I said, their power play only 9.78%. Major Shot just went wide to the right off the stick of Matthias. UNH looking to clear, send it around. Good position there to keep it alive by Lang. Now it's just floating out there. There's 1 minute left. And Turner able to skate it out. Holy Cross actually has the extra skater on too. They've pulled Brennan. So an empty net here. 6 skaters on the ice for the Crusaders on this power play. Able to gain possession. Here's Moore. Traffic in front. Smith is down on her side in the net. But the puck is not. Referees blow the play dead. Puck actually could kind of see it there for a second. Was actually beyond the goal line, but they blew the play dead. Nice job by Smith. Kira Smith, the senior from Littleton, Colorado, looking for her 9th win of the year. 30.6 seconds. And UNH looking for their 10th victory of the year. More importantly, their 7th Hockey East win. Rowe pins this one right in front of the Zamboni doors, which is huge. UNH just needs to clear it out. It'll be pretty much... And they do. Rowe will send it the length of the ice, and it's just going to be wide to the left of the open net. Winskowski brings it through the right circle. A nice save, getting back defensively to knock that one away. Looked like it was going to be no problem for Matthias there. As the final buzzer sounds, and the Wildcats do indeed improve. 10-12-4 overall, 7-11-1 in Hockey East. Holy Cross drops to 122-3 overall, 118-1 in Hockey East. Goals scored by Taylor Winskowski, Lauren Martin, Grace Middleton, Carly Turner, the power play goal. 3 assists from Jenna Rowe, Megan Megara McManus with the other assist. The lone goal was scored by Katie McQuagg for Holy Cross. So that's going to do it here for our coverage today. These 2 teams will be back in action again tomorrow afternoon. That game is actually on Nesson, a 1 p.m. start at Holy Cross out in Worcester. We'll be back here next weekend. Both games against Maine. Huge games for UNH. 2 p.m. starts on Saturday and Sunday. So that'll do it here for our coverage today. Once again, Holy Cross 4, or excuse me, UNH 4, Holy Cross 1. The Wildcats get the win. On behalf of everybody here at UNH Athletics Productions, I'm Jeff Poster, and we'll see you next time.